Welcome, Capricorn, to High Priestess Influence and to your general weekly tarot reading for January 20th through January 26th. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Of course, dates are approximate and flexible. You may find resonance with this message whenever you view it, or you may find none at all since it is a general reading. So just take anything that resonates with you, leave the rest for someone else, and never put anyone else's judgment or opinion before your own. And just remember that you know your situation best, Capricorn. So, the cards are really just here as a guide, at least for my readings. I never consider my readings to be predictions or anything like that. My intention is to attract the cards and the intuition to go along with them that will best serve those Capricorns who view this video. Or even if someone isn't Capricorn who views this video. If they're viewing it, I'm hoping that the messages serve them in some way, shape, or form. And it may turn out that it only resonates with a few people because those people were the ones who really were desiring some sort of guidance or message that the cards might have to give. But I do, hope that they benefit as many of you as possible. It's really just nice sometimes to have a reminder that, something maybe that just needs to be pointed out to you, or something that you hadn't thought of before, and maybe a new way of looking at things. I do like that. That's what I really love about the cards. So let me just explain also what we're doing here. From the minor arcana, we already have one card for the physical realm. I think we have three here for the mental realm. So this is what's going on in your physical world. This is what's on your mind, where you're focused, what you're thinking about, talking about. And then for the spiritual realm here, we want some cards. And then we want one card from the major arcana that best represents the overall energy. So now we just need the spiritual realm. What does the spiritual realm want Capricorn to know this week? Any advice or direction or pointing anything out additionally that Capricorn needs to know? Oh, one that flipped over right in the middle of the deck here. Okay, we have the Five of Cups reversed. All right, and let's see if we can get one card for the overall energy. Sometimes the card for the overall energy lately, I don't know if I should just change my way of doing the readings, Capricorn, but lately I'm finding, oh, never mind. It's proving me wrong. I got one already, but it's, okay, got it. Okay, and the Tower reversed. Okay, do not fear the Tower, Capricorn. Let's talk it out and see. But what I was going to say is sometimes the overall influence card, overall energy card doesn't want to jump out, and it comes, and then I wait till the end, and then it has a more, when that happens, it tends to have a more intense meaning or message. Okay, so let's start with the overall energy of the Tower reversed. Okay, now you have to remember about the Tower, Capricorn. Yes, it can be a shakeup. It can be unexpected. It can even be upheaval, right? But first of all, this is a weekly reading, so it may be just related to something in the mundane everyday life, right? But when the Tower occurs, it is generally because a change needs to take place, and you may not be acknowledging it or moving toward it, but the universe knows what you want and how to get you to it. And sometimes you need a shakeup to set you in the right direction, to set you on a new path. So I'm feeling here that you might be experiencing something unexpected, and it might throw you off balance a little bit. It might shake you up a little bit. You might feel resistance to it. But let's take a look at the other cards and see if anything more specific shows up to clarify the overall energy, actually. So, actually, right off the bat, I normally say that, talk about this one at the end, but the message from the universe, right off the bat, I get, you're looking at things all wrong. You're looking at things all wrong. That's the expression that came to me. Capricorn, you're looking at things the wrong way. Your focus is wrong, and you need to release any pessimism. Okay, we'll get back to this, but I had to say it because it just came to me. Okay, so you have the Ace of Wands reversed. So listen, with the whole Tower energy, I'm really feeling as though something did not turn out the way you expected it, or is not turning out the way you expect it. But it's showing up, what's the word? Symbolized by the Ace of Wands reversed, okay? So it may not be what you wanted, but it's the Ace of Wands. So all you need to do is turn that upright and change the way you're looking at it. This is some new opportunity. This is some new direction. It's got potential for like a long-term journey. Now, I think I'm going to start speaking about a spiritual journey here, because one thing I didn't say with the Tower, which of course did come to my mind, but we hadn't talked out these cards yet, but I'm really thinking that something shook you up or is turning things upside down for you. And it may not, things are turning upside down for you, but if you allow it, it's actually really a wonder. Now, I know I kind of addressed this already, but I'm feeling it more strongly now. It's actually really a wonderful thing, because I think you're going to get a better understanding, and I think it's spiritual. I think you're learning something new about either yourself or the universe, the way things work, your inner being, some sort of a spiritual understanding or whatever. Maybe that contradicts the way you were brought up, or something. Like some of us are brought up, in a certain religion, for example, and you may have encountered or are encountering some new enlightenment or understanding of life that contradicts that, and you're feeling a little resistance because you were raised a certain way, and maybe you even feel like you're being disloyal to your family if you believe something different, or you take a different spiritual path or something like that. That's just an example, but this may be the start to a new spiritual journey that you're kind of rejecting. That you're, and I'm not saying you're rejecting it long term, but this is like in this weekly energy that I'm feeling like you're not open to it. You're reluctant to take this wand and run with it. You're reluctant to grab this wand, grab onto this and go in this direction. And that's okay. That's okay. It doesn't mean you won't. But that's what I feel like. It might fly in the face of what you believe. So that expression just came to me. It might fly in the face of what you've always believed is right for you, or is the right way, or is the way. But one thing I think I have understood, Capricorn, is that even spiritually, there's really no one right way. There's just the way that gets us to where we want to be, the way that brings us to expansion, the way that brings us to peace, joy, and love. and it may be that this is your ticket to peace, joy, and love, and a better understanding of yourself and the universe. Wow. Wow, Capricorn. Okay, what is on your mind? So you have the Three of Cups, followed by the Six of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Swords. Ooh. Capricorn. Okay, so you've got a few things on your mind here. And what I'm feeling is a camaraderie with others. Camaraderie with others. Maybe like, maybe you're thinking about how you'd like to have others weigh in on this, or see if they agree with you, or have them support you in whatever this is. So in other words, maybe your reluctance is that you need someone else's blessing. Maybe you need the blessing of family members, of loved ones, of your community. Maybe that's what you need, the blessings of others. Yeah, you want to be able to share. Now, this I know this is about Pentacles, but it is about sharing. And it may be more general than money here. You may be wanting to share. You may want to feel like you're able to share this like wealth of knowledge, of understanding with others. There's a resistance to it here. Yet I sense that whatever this is, Capricorn, it's right for you. Whatever this Ace of Wands is that's reversed here, I feel like it's right for you, but you're reluctant. You kind of want others to get on board with it. You want to share it with others. And then I also feel like maybe you even want to take this new idea, this new knowledge, and take it all the way. Take it all the way. Take it as far as you can. Take it to and you might even, again, when I'm feeling like you want to share it with others, you might even want like to reach the point of public recognition. And I'm not sure exactly what that means in relation to this, but maybe it's something that you want to start to share publicly and almost be known for it or be recognized for it. Wow. And wow, Capricorn, here's another thing. You know how I said you're looking at things all the wrong way? And I said it at the beginning. I said it early. I never do that. So there's a reason for that. Wow, Capricorn. I mean, even I'm amazed. Like that I tend to be a little bit like ritualistic in the sense that once I find a way that works for me or my way of doing things, I stick with it. And I don't know if in my videos I've ever even gone to the spiritual message before I went through the physical and the mental, because I usually feel like this is the advice for the end, but I was compelled to do this first, and I really see clearly why. And for someone like me who gets stuck in their ways to do that, there was a reason, and it is because this focus here is, I think, the clarity that you're coming to. Your knee-jerk reaction is, this isn't right for me. This is not what I want. This is not what I wanted. This is not the right journey for me. Whatever it is, you start off with resistance to something, and it shakes you up, and you're resistant to it. And again, your knee-jerk reaction is, I'm not in alignment with this. But and that's when, before I even talked about the Ace of Wands reverse, I think, is when I said, You're looking at things the wrong way. So it's kind of like you're looking at these things the wrong way, but your focus about this, it's kind of like once you realize you're looking at things the wrong way, then you're able to refocus. This is where your focus is heading about this, Capricorn. Sharing it with others, camaraderie with others, others in agreement, others celebrating it, others joyful about it, and you feeling confident enough to get out there and share it with the world and take it all the way. Now, maybe the world is too big. I don't know if it's necessarily the world, but it could be. But I do feel compelled to say, Capricorn, that you desire the support, the camaraderie. You desire the ability to share it. But, Capricorn, if you do encounter any naysayers, just let them like move right on by you and focus on the next person and the next and the next. I guess my point is, Capricorn, you don't need anyone else's agreement to move forward with whatever this Ace of Wands is here. You can turn this upright. You can accept it and run with it. You don't need anyone else's agreement. You don't need anyone else's support. You can share it with others, but your alignment with it should have nothing to do with whether they accept it or not. Okay, this is your new idea. This is your new knowledge. This is about you. You have two aces here. This is about you and your journey, Capricorn. Wow. This is really, really interesting, Capricorn. If this resonates with anyone and you feel comfortable sharing, I would love to know what this is. If you don't feel comfortable sharing, I completely understand, because I'm actually a pretty private person myself. Every once in a while, I feel compelled to share. But most of the time, I keep my stuff to myself. But wow, Capricorn, this is powerful. And I'm sure it won't resonate with everyone. Although there might be some messages in here for you. Just no matter what your Ace of Wands is, Capricorn, it doesn't matter if everyone else agrees. It's nice if they do. But if you're in alignment, you'll attract the right people who will agree, who will appreciate it. You will attract the right people to share with, and you will be able to move forward with it, right? So you've turned the ace up right here, and now you're taking it to the culmination. I mean, look at the crown at the top of that. Okay? So beautiful. And just a different type of reading in a sense for me, Capricorn. It's like, wow. Okay, so if this doesn't resonate with at all with you, Capricorn, you might want to check out your moon and rising sign messages, because sometimes they resonate more, or maybe they'll add something to this. But either way, I would like to thank you so much for being with me. And a simple way for you to support this channel, if you feel so inclined, is to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and click the bell to be notified. But either way, whether you're interested in supporting the channel or not, I do thank you for being with me. I hope you have a fabulous week, and I hope to see you back again here next week, Capricorn.